Okra is a southern favorite and can sometimes be a little demanding when it comes time to harvesting. A lot of times it can actually get away from us. If you're finding that as you're cleaning your garden this winter you have a few okra skeletons, we have an activity that might be perfect to not only clean your garden but bring a little bit of southern flair to your Christmas celebration. Today we're going to make Santa ornaments out of these old okra pods. So there's a couple of steps that you're going to need and also a few materials that you're going to utilize. And the first thing you want to do is get some paint. You're going to need red, white, and also kind of a blush colored paint. You'll need a black Sharpie or marker. You'll also need a few paint brushes, something to hold your paint, some water to clean your paint brushes, and then of course some old dried okra pods. And really you can be as creative with this as you want. If you have any other crafting things, you might want to use some pipe cleaners and stuff like that. Bring out all of your craft supplies. In order to make our Santa Claus ornament, we're going to follow a few simple steps. Step 1 is to paint the okra pod red. Step 2, use a flesh colored paint to paint the face of the Santa about 1/4 of the way down on your okra pod. Step 3, using the white paint, paint around the face of the Santa and down the front in order to create the beard. Step 4, you want to paint above Santa's face in order to make the trim of his hat using the white paint. Step 5, again using the white paint, paint about 1/4 away from the bottom around the okra pod in order to make Santa's jacket trim. Step 6, you can use the white paint to paint the tip of the okra cap in order to make Santa's hat, or you can use a pom-pom glued on there. Step 7, either use black paint or a black marker to make Santa's face. Finally, step 8, use a large gauge needle to poke a hole through the top of your okra pod and thread it in order to make your loop to hang your Santa Christmas ornament. And following those simple steps will lead you to making a Santa Christmas ornament. And depending on how creative you want to be and what supplies you have, you can use a lot of different things and come up with a lot of different types of ornaments. We've got raffia that we've used to make a angel. We've also used pipe cleaners to make some antlers on our Rudolph there. You can also even make Cat in the Hat and the Grinch, depending on how creative you want to be. If you're a little bit concerned about your artistic talent, you can just get some shiny metallic paints or even your simple white paint and paint the whole okra pod a solid color and call it an icicle. These are great for in your home, on your Christmas tree, or even to be outside decorating your front lawn a little bit. Who says okra is just for the heat of the summer? You can also use it to add a little southern flair to your Christmas decorations.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.